Purchasing silver and gold, or should I say converting your paper, electronic, some of us call it unicorn fart dust, fiat currency, converting that into silver and gold can be tricky. And you ever get that feeling like every time you buy something, whether it's a stock or whether it's a precious metal or anything, that the price always gets more attractive at some point in the future? I want to help you avoid that feeling when it comes to buying silver, when it comes to buying gold. It's confusing enough acquiring sovereign coins, bars, rounds, whatever the bullion type product, silver or gold that you may be going after, but timing it and getting the timing right is very difficult and critical to you not suffering from buyer's remorse shortly after you receive delivery of your bullion. We're going to talk about timing your silver and gold purchases right now. So you walk out to your mailbox later today and you get a letter informing you that your rich Uncle Frederick has bestowed upon you $100,000. You know, you always hear those stories, but it's never happened to me. That surprise letter in the mail that some far-off relative has left you millions and millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Nonetheless, congratulations, it's happened to you. And you want to buy some precious metals, some silver, some gold, platinum, palladium, whatever the case may be. How should you do it? Well, your first option is to roll the dice and buy it all in one large purchase. Now, if you have a very long horizon, let's say decades or 5 years, 25 years, whatever it may be, that may be okay. But just realize you're taking a big risk that if you make just one large purchase, especially like now, dealers would have a hard time finding $100,000 worth of silver or gold for you. You'd be paying high premiums. Nonetheless, one large purchase, you're exposing yourself to a lot of risk that a month from now, the metals prices could be 10, 15, 20% lower. Of course, they could be 10, 15, 25% higher as well. Stop those presses right now. It's a big, big deal that you, yes, you, decided right now to join me here in the basement. You're special, you're unique, and it's a big deal to me that you're with me right now. I hope you found a little home away from home, right? A refuge in the storm. Us precious metal investors, we are a just sliver of the population, so it's important we stick together. I hope you decide to come back. You can subscribe, it's free, but let's get back to the video. Now, if you came to me here in the basement and told me your rich Uncle Frederick had left you $100,000 and you wanted to buy silver and gold, what I would recommend is dollar cost averaging in. I would say go put it in your local bank. Just make sure that bank's not called Silicon Bank. And during the first month, let's buy $20,000 worth. A month later, let's buy another 20. A month later, another 20. That way, if the price fluctuates, you're going to be getting more metal in some months, maybe less metal in other months, but you're going to average it out in that example over a 5-month period. You could also say once a year for the next 3 years, I'm going to buy $33,000 worth of gold or silver. Or you could do it once every 3 months. You buy $25,000 worth over the course of a year. But that method helps you limit the risk of big price fluctuations immediately after you make your purchases. First Mining Gold is a development company advancing 2 of the largest gold projects in Canada. Springpole in Ontario and Duparquet located in Quebec. Each already has 5 million ounces of gold reserves, but exploration initiatives are underway at both projects to find even more gold. First Mining is well-financed, has zero debt, and owns an interest in 4 additional Canadian gold development projects. You also may want to consider the silver to gold ratio and factor that into your decision. The silver to gold ratio is simply the number of silver ounces that it takes to buy 1 ounce of gold. Historically, it's been as low as single digits, 15, 20 at times. Right now, it takes 80 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold. Many people say that indicates that silver is vastly undervalued. So while you're trying to decide what to do with that 100K, you may want to take a closer look at silver right now because, like I said, the ratio indicates that may be a better value proposition. And it's very important, listen up, that you don't convert any of your paper money, that 100K that Rich Uncle Fred gave you, or electronic money, unicorn fart dust, whatever you want to call it, fiat currency, if you're going to need some of that in the near future, let's say to buy a new car, or pay rent, or pay your electric bill, don't buy silver and gold. Don't convert that money into silver and gold because there's a big difference between what any dealer will sell you the silver and gold for and what they'll buy it back for. That's called the spread, right? There's premiums, but there's also that spread between what the dealers will sell for and what they will buy for, and that will kill you if you'll need that money on a near-term horizon. Hey, thanks for joining me here in the basement. I just wanted to share a couple of those tips with you. I hope you do get good news at the mailbox today. Heck, me too, right? I'll look forward to seeing you next time.